Welcome to the channel, and a little bit of an update on the Monterey. Between some bad weather we had here over the last couple of weeks and just a little shift, the machine shop wasn't quite ready to take the block in the head, so we delayed that another week. And when it snowed, we put the frame aside and we got on to scraping the undercoating on the bottom of the body, as well as the trunk, and we got to the seam sealer in the body. We most definitely made a big freaking mess in the garage because we've got it kind of just tucked in everywhere right now. You can see we got stuff everywhere, or at least that's my opinion. But it was the only way to continue to make things happen. I'll go right to the body first. I'll throw in a clip of when the undercoating was actually on the car, as well as just show you kind of where we're at. And one subscriber did make a mention that we were going to have a great weight reduction in the car after we were done. He was totally correct, because it was almost 100 pounds of undercoating that came out of this car. As well, somebody else made a mention about scraping the undercoating dry. Well, we did actually try that with the scrapers we had, and we're not successful at first. But we moved to a gasket scraper, which is a little heavier, and also some pry bars with a bit of a sharpened edge, and we were able to scrape a whole lot more of it off. So thanks for the suggestion, because we readdressed it and definitely made more progress at a faster rate. But it's still probably amounted to about 4.5 days work to actually get all the undercoating off the bottom of the car. So I'll flip this so you can have a little boo. So here is the scrape version of it. I'm sorry there's stuff in the way everywhere right now. All our bags from bagging screws and clips and etc. But the bottom of the car is pretty good. Freeman was over to have a look, the body guy, and he was quite impressed, as a matter of fact. He said that he considers this a pretty easy challenge for him. That's not necessarily our thought on it, but of course we're also not body men. But it actually looks pretty good. There's a lot of great sheet metal there. This area here actually was cleaned with some paint thinner after the fact, and you can see how the original primer is all exposed in that. The floors definitely had a couple of areas. We've got one channel here to address. I may have mentioned that in another video. Freeman says it's really no big deal at all. So that's where we're at with that. It's pretty clean now, other than we got to do a little more scrubbing. I got the heads cleared of all their parts, so they're going to be going to the machine shop. I got a couple of broken exhaust studs still to get out. And I just got to say, for Chevy guys, you may recognize this tool. This is the quick version of removing valve springs. I've been a Chevy guy for a long time, and then I always had this one for the valves that are closer to the brake booster and master cylinder that you couldn't use the quick tool for. And then, son of a gun, if Mitch doesn't tell me, hey, I got a tool for that. And this is what I was looking for, a clamp tool. So I don't know if you've ever used one of these. With a little setup, it actually worked pretty good, and it definitely sped the process up. I'm going to see if I can talk them into letting me keep it, actually. So we got the frame all stripped, and we definitely put in a really hard day, actually, because there was a number of components that were pretty difficult to get apart. Of course, what do you expect after 60 years? We've now got a good view of everything that is in front of us. There's all the front end components. They're just sort of organized right there. They're going to all come apart and be sandblasted as well. But for the most part, everything's pretty good. When we get it back from sandblasting, hopefully it'll go out this week. We have a couple of areas to address. So I'm going to see if it'll show up for you. There's a bit of a rod hole down in the bottom right there, as well as right across from it. Actually, it'll go this way, and you can see, yeah, you can really see, like there, put my finger right through the bottom of the frame there. So it's not really a big deal to fix. We'll plate it and do a little blast after the fact so that it all blends in really well. I'll just walk you around the other side here so you can have a peek at what's over here. It's actually not in bad shape considering the length of time that it's been around and how long ago it was built. I mean, it's going on 61 years old, all this metal. So between Ontario winters with all the salt and everything, it actually did a pretty good job of surviving, because we believe anyways that there's 100,000 kilometers for sure or better on this car while it was on the road. That's a little better view. What a mess. So that's kind of where we're at, pardon the light. And this week coming, the frame will be going for blasting. The engine block and the cylinder heads will be heading out for machine work. And we'll start getting some components in. The frame will be coming back. We will make our repair on the frame. And then we'll be finally putting some paint on something. Can't wait to do it. We have Eastwood satin black paint. Apparently it's as close to the original product as what would have came on the car, and all the other suspension components that bolt back onto the frame are also the same color. So we're going to get some new stuff ordered up, and hopefully we can get this frame together pretty quickly, get it out of the garage again, and put a tarp over it for a while we get onto the body. Freeman and I are just finishing up a race car, and when that is all completed, he's going to be here to work on the body of the Monterey, and boy, you're going to see some talent there when we get to that point. So stay tuned. I think we're about to flip over to a new part of this restoration, and we can't wait to see things look good, that's for sure. So thanks for watching, and tell your friends about us. No, don't tell your friends about us. Have a great day.